Everyone, I'm gonna make another video. This is gonna be a short one. Yeah, not many women are really willing to settle for anything less than what they have or what they want in a relationship. They only go after the good-looking alpha male chads, and most women only do this because of their hypergamy, and they do this because of hypergamy. But they only find those attractive males actually attractive, and they're not willing to settle for less than what they have. This includes even women who are overweight, women with disabilities as well. They only go after the top percent and what they think that they can attract to them, which is wrong because they're not willing to settle for guys like me, beta guys that are highly intelligent, stuff like that, the nerdy ones, even the nerdy ones that are into the same stuff that I'm into. I'm a big Star Wars fan, I'm a paranormal investigator, I'm one of those guys. I'm into, and my wine collection and my movie collection, and I'm into classic movies and anime and stuff like that. Most of those women aren't really find me interesting or attractive, really, and they don't go for me. They only go for the alpha male chads that aren't really interested in that sort of stuff. The high society elites as well, which I'm into that sort of stuff. The high society elites that I'd probably never get. But yeah, these women aren't willing to settle for less, which is wrong, and they always miscount, guys like me and stuff like that. They don't want to willing to settle for less than what they have. They have unrealistic standards, especially women that aren't very attractive to do this as well. And you see it time and time again. It's because of the modern age and the modern Western woman that doesn't have tradition or values or anything like that anymore. And they only go for these good looking guys, and they're not willing to settle for what they have, for their looks or anything like that. They diverge themselves on the dating market as well. They think that they're more elite and therefore they think that they're better off getting the good looking guys when they all know that they're not. And if they're a single mother and they have like a bunch of kids, their chances are very low indeed, and they're putting down a lot as well. Some guys are willing to settle with them, but I'm not. I come from a Catholic background, so I can't marry somebody that's been divorced or has children, basically, because the Catholic Church does not allow women who come from divorce to be remarried again. It's just a sin. It's a sin against the church, and it's a sin as a Catholic as well, as a Christian. And most of these women, yeah, they all go after elite guys, elite, good-looking alpha male chads. They don't settle for betas. Some do, some don't. Some go through their early life with betas, and then they go towards the alpha males. They go, oh, where's the nice guys? The nice guys are here. Some of them are betas like me. Some of them are alphas, though, and they mainly just want to go after the alphas. Now, in the dating market, it's all true. We're all, in this MGTOW red-pilled stuff at the moment, where women do only go for the top 10% of men, and it's true that they do this. They do dump us, they do ghost us, they do terrible things against men, and it's because of this all feminist elite stuff as well, where they put men down even more. It's more the lesbians that do this, the lesbian feminists that I call them, that do this as well, but most straight female feminists do this as well. Most of these women aren't willing to settle either. They just want the alpha males, which some alpha males do ghost them as well because they've seen the red flags and they do not like women who've got so much baggage and so many problems. Most of these women are insane as well, especially the ones that go on these elite reality TV shows as well. Some of them are, with the hypergamy, they only go after the good-looking alpha males and the guys that come from good backgrounds, and they're not willing to settle even though their age is going against them and stuff like that as well. Which is what the dating market's really like. most men will just see red flags everywhere and they'll go, no, 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 I'm not going to date that whatsoever. That woman, that woman's, has half a dozen kids or whatever it is, and she's already been through 3 or 4 relationships and she's never had a steady relationship. She's not into commitment. She's afraid of commitment as well. My sister, one of my sisters is basically divorced or whatever. She's a single mother, and most men won't want to date her because she has 3 kids. Yeah, so she has 3 kids under 12, and yeah, she doesn't want to, that's a problem for most men. I don't date single mothers either. I've gone over the reasons why as a Catholic man and as a Christian, why. Then there's also, other racial cultures and stuff like that I'm not into. I don't find attractive, and most of those women only go after their own race as well, or their own cultural background. So there's a lot of women like that too. And then it becomes a racial issue. Black women with black men, Aboriginal guys with Aboriginal women, Aboriginal guys sometimes with white women, but it depends. Asian women with Asian guys only. And yeah, elite sort of type, racial type stuff, and quite racist as well. Like Korean women with Korean guys that don't want to go with white guys. Indian women with Indian guys only, because of their cultural backgrounds and stuff like that. There are so many freaking problems as well in the dating market. Yeah, so a lot of cultures are a bit racist as well, in the dating market as well. Even if you go after some of these, good-looking Japanese women, because of their cultural background, they won't like you as well. And they're scared that their families would disown them, especially Korean and Chinese women are like this. I think some Filipino women are willing to settle, which is good, but yeah, I'm not into that. Most of them also come from Muslim backgrounds as well, and most of them aren't Christian or Catholic or Buddhist, which is also another problem as well. If you don't come from the right religion, they don't like you either. This is like the Malaysian women and women from Brunei and places like that. They come from Islam. They don't like Muslim guys, and they won't go for Christian guys whatsoever either. Some Buddhist women don't either. They won't date Christians. Some Hindus don't date Christians either, which is, another thing that certain religions are like. I'm into women from, mainly European cultures, European backgrounds. I'd love to date someone from the ex-Soviet Union, Russia, Ukraine, Belarus, Czech Republic, Romania, Poland, places like that don't really exist here in Australia. There are elite dating websites where you can go on that sort of stuff, but yeah, it's a big problem, with the dating market and how it's all set up towards hurting men or destroying men as well, and how women do this to us, which is really wrong.